In the heart of a beautiful green forest stood a tall, sturdy tree named Tara. She had wide branches covered with fresh green leaves and a thick trunk that gave her great strength. Birds built their nests in her arms, squirrels played hide-and-seek on her bark, and rabbits often nibbled grass under her shade. Tara loved her life in the forest, but more than anything, she loved helping others. One sunny morning, a tiny sparrow named Pico flew to Tara, looking very worried. "Oh dear Tara, my nest was blown away by the wind last night, and my eggs are gone."
"I have nowhere to stay," he chirped sadly.
Without hesitation, Tara lowered one of her strongest branches and said, "Build your nest here, Pico. My branches will keep you safe." Pico thanked her and began building a cozy nest among her leaves. Tara smiled, feeling warm inside. Days passed, and summer came. The sun shone brightly, making the forest hot. A family of rabbits came hopping to Tara, panting from the heat. "Tara, we can't find any shade. It's too hot for our little ones," said Mama Rabbit. "Come and rest under my shade," Tara said kindly, spreading her branches wider to block the sunlight. The rabbits lay under her cool shadow, their eyes closing in relief. Tara was happy to help again. One rainy evening, a wounded deer limped towards Tara. His leg was bleeding, and his eyes were full of pain. "I was chased by a wolf and hurt my leg on a rock," the deer said weakly. Tara's leaves rustled with concern. "Stay here, my friend," she said. "I will call the birds to bring herbs." She asked the parrots to bring healing leaves from a nearby plant. The deer rested under Tara until he was strong enough to walk again. As seasons changed, Tara's kindness became known to all animals in the forest. She never turned anyone away. She gave shelter, food, and comfort to whoever needed it. But Tara never expected anything in return. Helping others simply made her heart feel full. One cold winter, disaster struck. A terrible snowstorm swept through the forest, covering everything in white. The wind howled, and many trees lost their branches. Tara, too, lost many leaves, and her trunk was badly scratched by falling ice. For the first time, Tara felt weak and cold. She could no longer spread her branches wide, and she worried she wouldn't survive the winter. The animals noticed Tara's condition and remembered how she had helped them. Pico the sparrow called a meeting. "Friends, Tara has always cared for us. Now it's our turn to care for her." The animals worked together. Squirrels gathered nuts and placed them near her roots to keep them warm. Rabbits dug small tunnels around her trunk to protect her from the cold wind. Deer stood close to her, blocking the snow from piling too high. Even the wolves, once feared, brought dry grass to cover her roots. Day by day, Tara began to feel stronger. The warmth and care from her friends gave her hope. By the time spring arrived, new leaves began to sprout on her branches. Tara was alive and healthy again. When the forest bloomed, Tara looked around at her friends and said, "You have shown me the greatest kindness. I thought I was the one who gave, but today I see that kindness comes back to you when you need it most." The animals cheered, and from that day onward, the forest became a place where everyone helped one another. No creature was ever left alone in trouble. Tara stood tall once more, her branches full and green, knowing that compassion was the true strength of the forest. Moral? Kindness and compassion always return to you when you give them freely.